and welcome to Giant Strides, where we spotlight the visionaries and change makers driving progress across Nigeria. This weekly program is proudly sponsored by the Niger Delta Power Holding Company, Ndphc, under the dynamic leadership of Engineer Jennifer Adihije. My name is Dorothy Monday. In Gombe State, a bold new step is lightening the path to industrial transformation. The Niger Delta Power Holding Company is partnering with the state government to power growth. The Governor Muhammadu Inuwa Yahaya officially flagged off the construction of a 7.5 MVA 3311 kV injection substation and a 2.5 kilometer 33 kV line at the Muhammadu Buhari Industrial Park, Dadinkowa. Now, this project, executed by Ndphc, will link the park directly to the national grid, a move expected to accelerate industrialization, create jobs, and boost energy reliability across the region. Let's take a look. It is a new dawn for industry and enterprise in Gombe. The Muhammadu Buhari Industrial Park in Dadinkowa is fast becoming the economic heartbeat of the Northeast, and now, with this new 7.5 MVA injection substation, its potential is set to be fully unleashed. Governor Muhammadu Inuwa Yahaya believes that the project represents the missing link between vision and reality, the power connection needed to bring the park to life. The 7.5 MVA substation is set to connect the park directly to the national grid, ensuring steady power supply for manufacturing and agro-processing industries, domesticating the Electricity Act.
It is with great pride that I warmly welcome you all to this historic occasion, which is a flag-off of the construction of 1 by 7.5 MVA transformer and 33/11 kVA injection substation, along with 2.5 kilometers of 33 kV line tee-off from Gombe to Dadinkowa feeder. Let me begin by commending His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for his renewed push in revitalizing our nation's power sector, which is a critical pillar of the renewed hope agenda. We are grateful for Mr. President's support and for the fruitful collaboration between the federal government, its agencies, and the state governments across many areas in the Federation. When my administration conceived the idea of this industrial park, the Muhammadu Buhari Industrial Park, we did so with a clear and singular vision, and that is to ignite the industrialization of Gombe State and transform our economy, with a primary focus on agribusiness value chain. We recognize that our comparative advantage lies in our fertile land and hard work of our people. This park is the engine room we are building to add significant value to our agricultural produce, from the farm to the industries and eventually to the markets. A key factor in siting this industrial park in Dadinkowa is its close proximity to the Dadinkowa Dam, a critical irrigation infrastructure that guarantees water for year-round farming, and the Dadinkowa 40 megawatts hydropower plant, which has been built and is being managed by Mabon Energy Limited. It is only logical to build our industrial cluster where energy and water infrastructure already exist. In making this vision a reality, we have succeeded in creating an enabling environment for businesses to thrive, thus leading to Gombe's emergence as the #1 in Nigeria on the perfect ease of doing business ranking in the years 2021 and 2022. And I believe in the next ranking too, in the next round, we are going to come tops because no state is matching our own effort. Through strategic institutions like the Gombe State Investment Promotion Agency and the Gombe Revenue Optimization Company Limited, we have streamlined processes, removed bureaucratic bottlenecks, and sent a clear signal to the world that Gombe is open for business. The project we are flagging off today is a vital link that connects this grand vision to reality. This injection substation, to be constructed by the Niger Delta Power Holding Company, will connect the park to the national grid and ensure a reliable and robust power supply to the industrial park. It is the final piece of the puzzle needed to operationalize the park and unleash its potentials so as to engage our vibrant youth, support businesses, and create thousands of direct and indirect jobs for our people. The Niger Delta Power Holding Company is uniquely positioned for this kind of intervention, being a company jointly owned by the federal government and the subnational governments. This model of ownership makes today's collaboration not just beneficial, but essential. It is a perfect example of how federal institutions would work hand in hand with the subnational governments in order to harness our unique industrial and energy potentials. I would like to commend the management of Niger Delta Power Holding Company for this critical intervention. And I urge you to see this as the beginning of a deeper, long-term partnership with Gombe State Government. We have the vision, resources, and the political will. And with your continued support and collaboration, we can fully harness Gombe's enormous, immense energy and industrial potentials. On a final note, I would like to make a special appeal to our host communities. This infrastructure is not just for the government, it is for you. It is the key to your prosperity and that of your children. I call on you all to be vigilant and to protect these assets as your own. I also call on the contractor to ensure quality and timely execution of the project. On our part, my administration will continue to work closely with the federal government to provide every critical infrastructure required to realize the huge potentials of Gombe State. With this flag off, we are igniting the engine of our industrial future, and together with the renewed hope agenda and the collective vigilance, we will build the Gombe State of our dreams. Once again, I extend our profound gratitude to His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. This project is a direct and tangible benefit of his visionary leadership and the transformative reforms in the nation's electricity sector, championed under the renewed hope agenda. We commend Mr. President for his foresight and remain steadfast partners in the collective mission to power Nigeria's future. And again, I will emphasize on my gratitude to the Managing Director, the Saraunier Haske of Yamatu, Engineer Jennifer Edekite, and her management, especially the Executive Director, Transmission, Engineer Bello Babeo, for identifying and choosing to come here to site this very impactful project in the industrial park. And I believe will not disappoint you. You'll see it being put to use for the benefit of our people.
Now, with reliable power from Ndphc substation, industries in the park can thrive, creating thousands of direct and indirect jobs.
Today, I am moved by the transformational strides of our Governor, His Excellency, a man who has been very intentional, very deliberate, and very successful at transforming and converting every vision to reality. And to support the transformational strides of His Excellency, I'll be making a commitment today. And that commitment is that for us at Ndphc, we will continue to dedicate resources to ensure that we replicate this project and other projects across every local government in Gombe State. And to the good people of Gombe State, be assured that the Ndphc, which was incorporated to bridge power sector infrastructure gaps, be assured that we will continue to support His Excellency to achieve energy security and to achieve his industrialization dream that would ensure that we can unlock sustainable socio-economic development, create jobs, create wealth, and alleviate poverty for the good people of Gombe State. Mugobe, thank you, and God bless the good people of Gombe State.
This event marks another significant milestone in our company's ongoing efforts to strengthen Nigerian power infrastructure, enhance industrial productivity, and support sustainable economic growth across Nigeria. At Ndphc, we believe that access to reliable and stable electricity supply is fundamental to national development. The project we are flagging off today will provide a dedicated and efficient power source to Muhammadu Buhari Industrial Park and its environment, an initiative that no doubt unlock new investment opportunities, stimulate manufacturing, and create jobs for good people of Gombe State and beyond. This project also demonstrates Ndphc's commitment to ensuring that our interventions reach every part of this nation, supporting the federal government's drive towards industrialization, energy access, and inclusive development. It is a clear example of what collaboration between the federal government, state government, and local communities can achieve when we share common vision for progress. As we break ground today, I wish to commend Gombe State government and the Governor, His Excellency Muhammadu Inuaya, for his foresight in projects. With the passage of Electricity Act in Gombe State, the potentials are much. There are so many things to tap from it. The states are now empowered to participate on all the three value chains, which are the most critical: the generation, the transmission, and the distribution. So his foresight in bringing this developmental project is really going to impact positively in the growth and development of our state. The industrial park, through partnership with Ndphc and other stakeholders in the power sector, together we are not only expanding infrastructure, but also empowering businesses, creating opportunities and improving lives. Let me also appreciate the engineers, the contractors, the community leaders for their cooperation and commitment. The Commissioner of Energy also for his support during the scoping and from where we are today. I urge all participants to ensure that this project is executed to the highest standard of quality, safety, and timeliness. On behalf of Ndphc, I assure you of our continued dedication to deliver impactful power projects that contribute meaningfully to Nigeria's growth and development. Thank you for being here to witness this important occasion. May this project be a success, and may it bring lasting benefits to Gombe State and the entire nation.
NIPP distribution intervention for the construction of 1 by 7.5 megawatts, 33 kV/11 kV line and injection substation, and the construction of 2.5 kilometers of 33 kV line T of Gombe to Gambia 33 kV line at the Muhammadu Buhari Industrial Park by my humble self, Muhammadu Haya, CEO Gamaja Gombe, the Executive Governor of Gombe State. Today, Thursday, the 6th of November 2025. To the glory of God Almighty, our service to humanity. Thank you.
Masha Allah, da girma gwamna akwai aza tubali na farko kai za ka fara aza na fari a wannan waje. So, da man dai kowa ya sani da girma gwamna saboda haka ya san abin da zai yi. He will be assisted. MD. Yes, please come closer. Yes, MD. He is an engineer, Your Excellency, you know.
Yes, sir, please come back.
Engineer Bella Babe, witness as His Excellency is doing the assist His Excellency in boosting the club. So let's put our hands together, His Excellency. First block. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have seen the groundbreaking performed by His Excellency.
Partners Ndphc believe the initiative is aimed at strengthening transmission and distribution capacity as it aligns with Governor Yahaya's vision for industrialization through energy efficiency.
This project under distribution intervention project by Ndphc is a project that was conceived by Ndphc to close the gap between the three value chain, where if you keep on generating power but you don't have evacuation corridor, then it's a major constraint to the industry. If you look at the whole value chain is synchronized together as a one, and if you keep on pushing the GENCOs, keep on loading the grid, but you don't have a corridor to do evacuation, is a very big problem to the sector. Knowing fully well that liquidity is the driving force that is pushing the business forward. As we speak, this is one of our distribution intervention projects, which is the deployment of 1 by 7.5 MVA, 33/11 kV, and 2.5 kilometers of 33 kV line to feed the industrial cluster. Industries are what transform economy within shortest possible time. So the more you have industries, the more you create jobs to people and you add value to the economy and so on and so forth. So many opportunities are coming in relation to industries. Our youths that are not employed will be fully employed and engaged, but they can't do it without stable electricity. And that necessitated Ndphc to go into the idea of bringing or deploying this injection substation, world-class injection substation that will stand the test of time and at the same time improve power stability, reliability, and affordability within the industrial clusters and even some environments within that area. So in addition to that, we equally have some other projects within Gombe that will equally add value to the stability of supply in the state. With the passage of this Electricity Act by the state government, so there are so many opportunities to tap from it. More of public-private partnership, because it's a very critical tool that drives the market. It has been decentralized down to the sub-regions, to the states. So states are having the power to make use of the document, which is very critical in the sector as we speak. The Nigerian electricity supply industry has mandates through the order and through the disintegration of to subnationals to transact in the three value chain. So it's an opportunity for us, a very big industrial clusters up to more than 1,000 square kilometers. And of course, there are a lot of companies that will come there. And if they come, it's an opportunity also for Ndphc to partner with the state government through the regulatory framework that was designed by the regulator, empowering states to do transaction in terms of markets, regulations, and so on and so forth. Ndphc, as one of the leaders in the NESI industry, is really committed and fully aligned with states like Gombe and some other states towards enhancing power transfer capability, improvement of power quality in a transparent, accountable, and sustainable manner. The state have been so cooperative, and we have been working closely with them. Like I said, industrial clusters are what the injection substation will power. So there will be a kind of a power purchase agreement between the states and the industries, or maybe through an SPV that will now drive the process, so long as it's in line with regulatory frameworks and regulatory design. So they have been very cooperative, and we have been working closely with them. His Excellency has been so passionate in driving this industry. It's not only going to be useful to only Gombe, it's beyond Gombe. We are talking of the northeast side. The whole of that region will directly and indirectly benefit from it. So we have a lot of partnership with the state, and we do hope it will be a very fruitful result for both Ndphc and the state government. His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Gombe State, Alhaji Muhammadu Inuwa Yahaya, has been so passionate in driving and bringing so much infrastructure. So we see him as a very big partner in progress. His transformational leadership is everywhere, across the state and even local governments. He has been doing well, and he has been actively playing with discipline in terms of allocating resources to the right projects that will impact the society. So we are here to work together with him. He has a lot of projects that are transformational. He's a transformational leader. He has changed the state from where it used to be to where it is now. So we are proud of him at Ndphc. It's a very big opportunity for us to partner with him towards enhancing transfer capability in a transparent, accountable, and sustainable manner.
Governor Yahaya's administration has positioned Gombe as one of Nigeria's most business-friendly states. Institutions like the Gombe State Investment Promotion Agency, GOSIPA, and the Gombe Revenue Optimization Company have streamlined processes, making it easier for investors to operate. The project, when completed in about 6 months, will support power to the industrial park and surrounding communities. From vision to action, the Gombe substation project reflects what happens when federal and state collaboration drives real results. Through the Ndphc's technical expertise and the Gombe government's commitment to industrial growth, the Muhammadu Buhari Industrial Park is set to power jobs, innovation, and economic diversification in Nigeria's northeast. As Governor Yahaya put it, the project is not just about electricity, it's about lightening the future of Gombe. Across Nigeria, the Niger Delta Power Holding Company continues to energize communities and industries through sustainable infrastructure. From Gerugu to Gombe, each milestone tells a single story. And that's all for this week's edition of Giant Strides. Join us next time as we continue to highlight the partnerships and projects shaping Nigeria's energy and economic transformation. Until next time, I am Dorothy Monday. Many thanks for watching.